Hey y'all, it's Katie. Welcome back to From My Vanity and welcome to a tag video. I was tagged by Maria Agape Love Girl here on YouTube. I'm pretty sure back in December. I want to say, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was before Levi was born. So sorry, Maria. But I actually did record it, and then it was just one of those videos that I was like, oh, I'll post it next week, and I never posted it. And now that I want to post it, I'm like, the questions are all outdated because some of them relate to how I film. And since Levi's been born, things have definitely changed. So anyway, I was like, you know what, I have some time. Let me just go ahead and refilm that. So that is what we're doing today. We are doing the part-time YouTuber tag, and this was created by Monica AP. I also have her channel linked down below along with Maria's. Definitely check both of those ladies out. But it was just a really fun tag. I want to say there's like, what is it, 8 questions? So really short and sweet. I'm pretty sure I can get it done before Levi wakes up. I was filming another video and he's still sleeping, so I wanted to find a quick video that I could film before he wakes up from his nap. So if you want to hear how I do life being a mom and a YouTuber, let's get into it. Let's dive into the first question, which is, what is your main gig? Do you work full-time? Are you a student, a parent? Spill the beans. If you are new to this channel, I have 3 kids. I just had my 3rd one in December, on the 26th of December, right before the end of the year. So he is now 2 months old. Crazy. I'm not sure when I'm posting this, so he's probably going to be older than that, maybe closer to 3 months, but he is around 2-3 months old, and it's crazy that time has flown by so much. But yeah, I have a newborn, and then I have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. I am a wife to a husband who is very busy. He is a doctor, radiologist. But anyway, yeah, I didn't even say my oldest, Olivia, is 4 years old, and then Gideon comes next. He is 2. And then I have the newborn Levi. So number 2, what made you want to start YouTube? I actually kind of wanted to start back when I was really getting into makeup, because I started to watch YouTube to learn how to apply makeup, especially when I got into wanting to do like eye makeup, because I didn't know anything about putting on eyeshadow and whatnot, or doing wing. That was the main reason I got into YouTube videos, is I wanted to learn how to wing out my eyeliner. But anyway, so when I really got into them and started watching them, I was like, oh, this would be really cool to do. But I was, 1, too scared, but 2, I also was living at home with my family. I have a large family. I come from a family of, there are 12 kids of us total, put it that way. I have 11 siblings. And as you can imagine, finding quiet time and finding a space to set up what you need to set up to record a video was just not in the works. And then when I got married and moved out, I was alone. So I was like, hey, I could do this, but I was way too scared. And so instead of diving into doing YouTube videos, I did a blog when I was still at my parents' home. And then I continued doing my blog into marriage and really got into it a lot in my first year of marriage. But I kind of decided to dip my toes into it by starting to do Instagram tutorials. So I would record doing makeup and put together the little Instagram videos. So that's how I got dip my toes into doing videos, is just being quiet, putting on makeup, editing it together. But yeah, I remember the first time I posted a video doing my makeup, I was like, oh my goodness, I don't know if I want to do this. So I did that for a year or so and kind of got used to the idea. And then I started watching more and more YouTubers who were smaller and kind of like me, if you want to say it that way. They were just normal girls. I mean, I don't want to say that anyone else isn't normal, but some of the big YouTubers are just feel very out of my league, and I was just like, I can't do YouTube. I'm nothing, I'm nothing like them. I'm not that talented. I'm not that good at makeup. I'm not that pretty. My skin's not that perfect. But I started watching more YouTubers who were kind of just like me, just a small town girl sitting in her bedroom, recording videos. And so I started getting used to the idea of like, maybe you could, Katie, maybe you could. And then I found Samantha March, and honestly, Samantha March is totally the reason that she just gave me that extra nudge whenever she would talk about starting a channel, that gave me the courage and the confidence to actually start. And I started YouTube halfway through my pregnancy with Gideon, because I remember I was so sick with Gideon for 2-3 months. It was like constantly every day throwing up. Not fun. That it gave me a lot of time to think, because I was so miserable. I would just lay on the couch and stare at my daughter and whatnot. So it gave me a lot of time to think, and that was when I was like, you know what, I should just do it. I should just start a YouTube channel. And honestly, going and doing YouTube videos and starting my channel really helped distract me from how sick I was. But anyway, I started it when I was pregnant with him, and I haven't really looked back since. I've been having a lot of fun. Question number 3. What is your channel about? Do you stick to one niche, or do you cover a few? I mainly stick to one niche, beauty if you want to be a little broad, but mainly makeup if we're being honest. I do sometimes do a little skincare. I'll do empties and talk about skincare. Don't think I really ever talk about hair care, maybe in my empties, but mainly makeup. Question number 4, did you always know YouTube would be a side gig, or do you ever want to be a full-time YouTuber? I know YouTube will always be a side gig just because I am a wife and mom first. I'm very blessed in that my husband is able to make enough to support us as a family, so I don't need a job. I don't need a side income, and it was always my desire and my dream to be able to stay home with my kids and to homeschool my kids and teach my kids. So that is our plan at the moment. Life always changes, but that's our plan looking forward and what we want for our children. So in doing that, I can't be a full-time YouTuber, because when you have your children at home and when you have to teach them at school, you know, you don't have free time all day. So with that in mind, I can't be a full-time YouTuber. So yeah, it's definitely very much a side gig. Okay, I just turned down my camera, or like the lighting on my camera, because I felt so white, but now I feel like dark. I don't know, whatever. It's not a makeup video. Let's continue. Question number 5. What is your schedule like? When do you film? When do you edit? Okay, so right now, I actually just started doing something about a week or so ago where I get up around 5:30. It sometimes works out really well where Levi will want to wake up and nurse between 4 and 5, and sometimes if it's at 5, he eats for like 30 minutes, so it's really nice in that I can kind of just wake up, I feed him, and then after I feed him, I get some coffee, and I've actually been sitting down and doing my makeup around 5:30 before any of my kids are awake, and while part of me is like, you could be sleeping, Katie, it's also so much more relaxing and very calming, and it just sets my day up really well. I really enjoy being able to sit down for 30-45 minutes. I've been trying to make it shorter since it's so early in the morning. I want to get done before the kids wake up, but just being able to do my makeup and have some quiet time, have some coffee before the kids get up. So then when I start my day, my makeup is already done, because before I was trying to do it with my kids and it would end up being like an hour or longer to do my makeup. But anyway, so typically I've been doing where I wake up in the morning and I do my makeup, so then during the day I can just be with the kids, get things done. And that nap time when my kids go to bed, my 2 oldest go to bed at 1 o'clock, and they'll generally sleep for about 2-ish hours, and then Levi will sleep for an hour. So what I try to do is when they go to bed, I will edit when Levi's awake, and then when he's asleep, I will record. So typically now during the day, unless it's an odd day or something's different, I'm able to record at least 1 video and then do a little bit of editing each day. And then also at night after my kids are in bed and they go to bed around 8, whenever I'm kind of done cleaning or if I have to nurse Levi, I grab my computer, and I've actually been editing videos while nursing him, and it works out really well because I really only need one hand to like cut and paste. Makes it take a little bit longer, but at least I'm, you know, doing something and getting it done. So in the evenings when I do his last feeding, which like I said, he can nurse for like 30 minutes, I'll grab my computer and edit a video. And that's one of the reasons I've been able to put up more videos recently, is because I've been having a lot of time to edit. And sometimes I'll even put my computer beside my bed so that if he gets up, I don't know, around midnight or something, and I just feel awake, I'll edit a video while I nurse him in the middle of the night as well. So yeah, that's another reason why I've been able to upload so much, is just because I've been trying to edit videos whenever it's just him and I nursing. I can't really edit during the day when the kids are, you know, I'm nursing Levi with the kids around, but in the late evenings and early mornings, I do some editing. So yeah, that's basically my schedule. And then, you know, besides that, when the kids are awake, I really don't do any kind of YouTube. It's just me and the kids. But yeah, those 2 hours in the afternoon, I really try to be as productive as possible, because that is really when I get the most work done for YouTube. Question number 6, how do you keep your YouTube channel organized? Do you plan videos ahead or just film what you feel like? I don't feel like I'm very organized. I try, like every month I write out a rough schedule, but I tell you, really the only things I'm very good at keeping and actually adhering to are my like kind of monthly videos, like my monthly favorites, my Palapaloozas, my Shop My Stash. Besides that, I feel like I'm constantly just moving it around. I'm very much more of like seat of your pants type of planner. I'll have a general plan, but if I feel like posting a different video tomorrow, I'll move it around and post that video tomorrow instead of whatever I had on my schedule. Question number 7, how do you feel about sponsored videos on YouTube? Would you ever do one on your channel? I'm totally fine with sponsored videos as long as you disclose, and then it's up to your viewers to trust your word when you are doing that sponsored video. So for me personally, if I feel like someone's doing a sponsored video and I don't believe them, it's generally because I don't follow them, so I don't know them well enough, or I don't follow them because I don't trust them, so therefore I wouldn't trust their sponsored video anyway, if that makes sense. Levi's waking up, so I'm going to try to keep this last little bit really short and sweet. But anyway, for me personally, I have done 2 sponsored videos on my channel so far, and I've done done a ton over on my blog, but I don't see a problem with it as long as I disclose and I just make sure whatever I say is in my own words. And when it comes to like reviewing and giving my opinion, I never have the brand tell me what to say. If they say like, hey, can you do a sponsored video and give it 5 stars or say you recommend it before I even tried it, then I don't even go there. I pass on that. Okay, last question. What do you think is the biggest challenge of doing YouTube part-time? Not, just not having dedicated time, because like I said, if I can do the 2 hours in the afternoon, great. Right now he is waking up and he didn't even sleep an hour. Gotta love it. He's been sleeping for, less than 45 minutes. So days like today, I thought I'd have like an hour to record, but I do not. So I just have to kind of fluctuate and change things up. And I just have to remind myself that it's okay if it doesn't happen. Okay, so that is the end of the tag. I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it up here, and then I am going to go nurse him. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing the tag, and hey, it's keeping it real life and showing you kind of what my part-time job is as a YouTuber. I'm full-time mom, and my boss is college. So I'm going to wrap it up here and leave you guys, but as I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it and just found it interesting to hear a little bit from me about what it's like being a part-time YouTuber. And if you have a channel and are a part-time YouTuber, please definitely do this tag. I would love to see your answers. Feel free to come back to this video and leave a comment down below so I can check out your video. But yeah, thank you so much, Maria, for tagging me in this. Thank you, Monica, for creating this. Monica, I do know she did my tag that I created last summer. She did it because I remember watching her video, and she's just a really sweet lady. So definitely check out both of those ladies. But yeah, as I said, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye, guys.